Hello, people. Listen, I'm going to do a little show here, and I'm going to talk about this whole thing going on right now. Um, so, Sicilian has a new problem, and I think it is a problem because this guy's basically demolishing him. I mean, 4 videos in the last 24 hours. Some of the things I don't think he should be saying. The wife should be kept out of it, but at the same time, too, she interjected herself into this when she got on the shows and she started insulting people, especially threw a couple insults at me. And if she was smart, she would just stay out of this, go do her Shanna show. Because this is getting uglier, and Ball Sicilian's making it uglier. And the main reason he's making it uglier is because, one, he's lying. Him and his group of buddies, when they doxed me last week, well, 4 or 5 days ago, and it was a regular dox. Okay, it's a dox. It's over now. My phone number was out there. And then someone put this guy's name out yesterday. But his name's always been out there. And then he started whining and crying about it on his show. And of course, he says, we know Lee's behind it. People, I could tell you all that are that come in and watch my show. I had nothing to do with his name getting out there. Okay. And he's trying to turn this into something so he feels better about himself for the doxing, but I don't really think he's cared. He has a junkie attitude. And what I mean by that is they just don't care on how they are talking to people, or how much they have brought this level up so high. And all this is going to do, it's going to hurt everybody's show, and it's going to hurt this genre. There's no doubt about that. It's already hurting this genre. And what Chris does not realize, oops, I said your first name. Okay. Well, what he doesn't realize is that there's Reddit pages. I mean, there's groups making fun of his show, saying it's like a bunch of people get together. And it has nothing to do with the mob anymore. And all they do is gossip and talk, and they act like a bunch of fanboys. And just look at the pictures. I mean, now he's taken this guy with him with the Yankee cap, and that was Gunsmoke Don, who was doing a great job. But now he is literally like he's turned him into a fanboy. They both got posters of John Gotti behind them. I mean, what is that about? Seriously, do you think you guys could be taken serious? And then Bolt Sicilian, you talk about using your base to destroy people, to destroy shows and stuff. And then you said, oh, no one's going to show up at my show, and my show's done, and I'm going to be here by myself. I don't see that happening, Sicilian. And one thing you have to learn about me, if you ever did anything that got my show taken down, that would mean I have nothing to concentrate on but you. And you don't want that, because you are just being a total bully right now. I mean, what you're doing. I did have a video I was going to put down on you. And the reason I didn't put it down, because I was hoping that you would come on yesterday and that you would just move on. But you don't want to move on. You pretend you want to move on. And you're stuck in this spot right here where you just want to keep attacking. And now you have a new person to attack, Tony Pizza, a.k.a. Anthony Caruana. I believe, if I'm not saying his name correctly, I'm sure none of you are surprised. But the fact of the matter is, you call this guy out. You make fun of his looks. You make fun of his teeth. Dude, have you looked in the fucking mirror? Do you think you're good looking or something? You're not good looking, dude. I know I'm not good. I'm an old man now. I'm not good looking, but dude, there's nothing pretty about you where you can insult the way people look. You're bald, you're fat. You said it yourself. And you got some shit growing on your head. And you're here making fun of the way people look. You have literally used your base of 4,000 people to make fun of people and to lie about people. You continue this lie that I doxed you and that I'm behind these pages. The trolls are playing you and they're laughing at you. And you just don't get it, dude. You are being played. But you don't want it that way. You want people to think it's me. I mean, that's your mission. Your mission is, people know it. It's you. It's Stax. It's Jimmy Calandra. It's Angel Gotti. The whole group. And now it's Damian Trite, who sent me a picture of where I live to my text, threatening me. I could have been a fucking rat and taken it right to the police station and ratted the guy out because he's so stupid. He fucking sent me a picture and he's threatening me. This is how far this is going. Now you have professional fighters threatening 60-year-old men. You can't make this shit up. And this isn't going to stop. This is so ugly. It's like everybody wants to make it their business what the other show's doing. Like who I have on my show, who's coming on my show. It's none of your fucking business, dude. None. You use the F word to describe people's sexuality. You used the N word the other night with Jimmy Calandra, and you guys laughed about it. I mean, you have no respect for any kind of people. And you're trying to play the good guy here. And then on top of that, you say, I got my supporters. They all know about me. No, that's not the way it works, dude. You have a handful of supporters that will stick by you in the end. That's what we all have. But this has gotten so far out of control because of the way you think and the way you act. You're acting like you've never had a group of friends before. And whenever you got your personal business, you decide that you're going to turn on your computer and bring it into your room. Like last week, when you and I talked and we figured out that gray line was going back and forth between us. And then we were talking about the Doxxed, and you were telling me about all the stuff that showed it and why you thought it was me. And then I told you, and you said, you know what, Lee, okay, I don't think it's you anymore. But yet 2 hours later, you went on to your show because the trolls played with you some more. And you put it out there that I was part of this channel, that I know nothing. I don't know the people. All I know it's his boyfriend and the girlfriend. And all I know is that they're playing you and you're buying it. You're claiming how intelligent you are. Dude, if you were so intelligent, why are you buying what Troll says? MRE even said he would give his right hand if he thought I was involved with that troll page. But you don't want to hear it. You just want to extend this and go on and on and on. And now you have another guy coming at you, and Tony Pizza, well, Anthony Caruana, and you're going to get all mad because he's saying stuff about you and your wife. But the fact of the matter is you guys are putting yourself out there. You said you were giving an interview the other day with Jimmy. And you said on that interview that, I'm just going to go do my show. And as soon as someone mentioned your last name, you decided you were going to do a show about it all day long. The first 2 videos you made, you took down. Why did you take them down? Because a guy came onto your show and tore you apart about you doxing me. And then on top of that, you made threats in the middle of video, and your wife caught you and said something to you. And it was an actual threat toward me and possibly someone in my family who has nothing to do with this. And dude, you're acting like a total fool right now. Do you understand that you're dealing with older people, older guys that have been out there for a long time? You're different than me, dude. I've been out across this country my whole life, drug-free, clear head, made lots of mistakes. Without a doubt, I made a lot of mistakes in my life. But you get together with a group of guys here and you guys all say, okay, let's plummet. Let's just go after Lee. Let's just destroy Lee. And it's failed. So now you're threatening that you're going to do something. Last night you said, oh, someone got a hold of me and told me what I can do and stuff. Dude, be a man. Do it yourself. The same things that you are threatening to do to me, I can do to you, and another 100 people can do it to you. We can easily get our channel shut down. We really can. Is that what you want? You worked hard. You worked hard to get your channel together. Is this what you want? Is this where we're going to take it right now? And look what this guy did. Gunsmoke Don next to you now. You turn him into a total fanboy. Now he's on one side. He's not going to be taken serious now by a lot of people because, and Don, you're not going to want to hear this complaint, but this is what people are saying right now about you, that you're unable to do stuff fairly because of the fact that with Jimmy Calandra, you're a Calandra boy. You're wearing his gear and stuff. You got a picture of John Gotti behind you, just like Chris does. So you got the John Gotti pictures. It's all, having a picture of John Gotti behind you doesn't make you an expert on the mafia. And I'm definitely not an expert on the mafia, but I love baseball. I love sports. You don't see no pictures of no athletes behind me. You see a sign. One picture is baseball is life. I love baseball. There's no doubt about that. And then you're so cowardly, you won't admit that which political party you're affiliated with because you don't want people to know the things that you said about people. Then you're denying the remarks about what you said about that all Trump people should take Lysol. You made that remark, dude. You can't take it back. You're lying. If you're going to lie about that and lie about who you are, if you can't even come forward and say, look, this is politically how I feel. I am a leftist. I hate Trump people. I have said it over and over on my Facebook page. I shut my Facebook page down so no one could see it. But you won't admit what you are. You know why? Because 80% of this genre are pro-Trump. Sure, you're going to have people that aren't. But, I would never say that liberals should take Lysol and die. That's something just mean leftists say. That's an angry leftist. That's what they say. So I'm going to show you part of your show last night and how mean you were acting. And I'm hoping that you would look at this and say to yourself, what am I doing here? Let's just move on and let's just do. I swear to you, dude, if you just put this away, I'll never mention your name. I told you this already. I don't want to look at your face, dude. You look like a fucking eunuch. It's like, I know I'm no beauty dude, but come on, stop insulting people's looks. There's certain people that can insult people's looks, and you're not one of them, dude. What do you think? You're like some kind of beauty walking down the street and you can insult people and insult people's looks, make fun of people's teeth, make fun of the way a man looks, a 55, 60-year-old man. The chances are you won't even make it to my age, or you won't even make it to this Anthony guy's age because you blew your heart out with drugs. And you're easy to predict. You're going to see this video I'm doing, and what are you going to do? You are going to attack me, man, something vicious. Then you're going to attack Tony. You're probably going to come up with something insane. Lee put Tony up to this. Lee's behind the troll pages. That's what you're going to do. But I'm giving you an opportunity to end this today. But let me just see. But here's what you were saying last night. It's amazing how tough people can be when they have people watching them. But here's what you forget. You have 300 to 400 people watching you, maybe. That's it. That's what you have watching you. There's no paparazzis outside hiding in the bushes with cameras. There's nobody that wants your autograph. And that goes for anybody else. We are not Jake or his brother. We're not those people. We'll never be near that level. We're in a genre where you can only get so big. And this stuff going on right now is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt me. It's going to hurt everybody in this genre. And then, You have John A-Light sitting back, laughing his ass off watching you do this. You know, I don't know where these trolls came from, dude. But they sure the hell didn't come from me. And you're being made to look like a fool right now by these trolls making these false claims about people. Let me play this.
A really important guy. And he knows a whole lot about me. That's what he says. I'd love to know. I'm going to issue this challenge to anyone, especially after today. Anything you know about me, feel free to drop it. I don't even have to explain myself anymore. Depending on what you say, maybe I will. I doubt it. I'm pretty much done explaining myself. My subscribers know me. They know what I'm on.
Your subscribers don't know you, dude. You won't admit what your political affiliation is. You won't admit the things you said about Trump people taking Lysol and dying. You won't admit that. But see, you know, there's actual evidence of you saying that.
All about. I got this other fruit on his channel talking about, I made a video.
Look at that. He's calling me a fruit, right? And this guy, Don, right next to him, look at that goofy face of his, and he's smiling and laughing. He's officially become a fanboy. This is what happens. So this guy, Don, has chosen a side. So he cannot be in the middle and be taken serious anymore. Look how happy he looks that this guy just called me a fruit. Another remark, another whatever kind of fucking remark it is, but a fruit. All of a sudden, I'm a fruit now.
Video about FDS last night, but I didn't drop it. It's locked and private. But if
yes, there is a video locked in private. You know why? Because it has a lot of stuff on it. But I'm trying not to be that person, because all it's going to do is extend this that much further. Because I'm not going away, dude. You're not going away. You're locked into all your people. Let me tell you the difference between me and you, Sicilian. The reason I don't go live, and I've been getting quite a few people live, but according to you, they're all people that hate me, and that's why they're there live. They're there because they hate me. Okay. So let me explain something to you. You don't have to go live to get your point across. And the reason I'm not going live is because I don't want your stupid ass showing up in the chat room going, put me in, like you want to play a game. Here's my challenge to you, dude. If you want me to put me in, pick up the phone, put your face on it, call me with your face, and talk it out. This ain't going to be put up in front of people, dude. This is what, you know, you have to get a life. You have to do things on your own. This is a phone. You have my number. See, and another thing, when he came in the chat room the other day and wanted to come in my room, he was already on his show, and I knew that, and that's why I didn't let him in. But here's the thing. Over a month ago, he blocked me from saying anything. He put me on hidden, where if I go into his chat room, I can't say anything, because I wanted to drop in his chat room and actually go on his show and do it right there. And I would have, but I'm not capable or able to do that because he has me blocked. And he's had me blocked for a month now. But yet when he comes over to my show, even Jimmy, when they come over to my show, they're not blocked. They're not blocked. They could say whatever they want. That's the difference between me, you and Sicilian. So let me tell you this much. Unlock me on your show. Just unlock me. You know, show that you have a set of balls, and I will come in when I'm ready to come in and talk to you about this within the next couple of days. So unlock me. You'll see me go in there. If I write something and you see it, and if people see it in there, and I know that you've unlocked me, then you'll be able to drop the link, and me and you will be able to do our thing. But it's not going to be the way you want to do it. And I'm even offering to do it on your show. But you got to unlock me and stop being a sissy about this, where you have me locked for the last month, but you don't tell nobody that.
If he opens his mouth, I'll drop it. I'll open my mouth whenever I want, Fruity. And whenever you feel like dropping that video, feel free.
Fruity, is that like a gay remark? Did you find out that I'm gay or something? Fruity, you don't like gay people now? I mean, You've made so many slanderous remarks in the last couple of days, from the N word you laughing at on Jimmy's show to now. Last night, the F word was dropped, and you were laughing about that. And that's in this video, a matter of fact. No, that was in the other video you took down. And then now this video right here, calling me fruity. And I don't care, dude. To me, you're just an ass clown. You ain't tough. You ain't nothing. You know, you're a guy that's letting this whole thing go to your head. This whole thing. And now you have an official fanboy with another Gotti picture behind him. It's almost comical. Look at you two guys sitting there with Gotti pictures behind you, and we're supposed to take you serious.
You already talked today. You put my name out there. You put everything else out there. You ruined your own channel without even knowing it. So if you
Okay, was that a threat? I ruined my own channel without knowing it. So what are you saying, that you did something? Is that what you're saying? Because my channel's still up, I still get my views, no issues. But so it sounds like you are threatening my channel. You know, and you're doing it out in public, but you don't know any better, because you made a threat against me on that video you took down, and now you're threatening my channel. You know, so that's you, brother. That's just you being that tough guy because you have 300 people watching you.
You feel like dropping that video, you do what you got to do, my friend. I'm still not going to mention you anymore, and neither is anybody else. You are on your own. You are on your own.
No, I'm not on my own. I have children. I have grandchildren. Do you? They love me, actually. I have them in my life. YouTube is not what I consider on my own or what makes my life go. That's you. You do a couple shows every day, 7 days a week, live. You're doing shows. And you're doing them probably for 5 hours a day. So don't try to say that I have no life. Actually, I just spent this weekend watching football, UFC, had a great time. What did you do this weekend? You did a bunch of shows the other day, and you dropped 2 of them. You realized you fucked up on them, and you took them right off the air. Well, now they're going to make fun of me because I said the ear. But you know what? I'm an old timer. Excuse me. That's what I say, ear and stuff like that. Okay, let's keep you going here.
So let's see what you can do. That's all I can say to him. And as far as this pizza guy.
Yeah, the pizza guy.
I want to make something clear to the pizza guy. And I think they call him that because of his face.
Dude, have you looked in the mirror? You got a big thing on your forehead, and you're talking about people's faces?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was a delivery guy.
I don't know what the fuck he is. Nobody else does either, because nobody ever heard of him. Nobody. I mean, you can ask anyone. I was talking to somebody today. He claims that's from the streets he claims to be from. They have no fucking idea who he is or why he's on it.
I figured that.
So here we go, Pizza Man. You ready? First of all, you say that I was a junkie. You like to say that. It looks like you're currently a junkie. Look at you, look at your face, look at your teeth, look at everything about you, the way you.
Now look. See, look at this fanboy next to him. Dude, you are embarrassing yourself, Don. You are literally embarrassing yourself that you're there. You're like his puppet now. You're sitting next to him. You're laughing at everything he says. See, comics need that. When you're trying to be a comic and you're having a show, what you do is you find somebody to put them in your audience, and that person that starts laughing makes other people laugh. And I look at you. You're here smiling away, and everything this man says, you're sitting on that word.
You talk, your situation. Who's a junkie? Homeless for 16 years, right? I never been homeless, my friend, not on the street. And even when I was, if you want to call it homeless, I was able to pay a lot of money every week to keep myself in a hotel, because that's what a man does. He provides for himself. Even in the worst situations, even when you wanted to call me, when I was what you wanted to call a junkie, I was still able to keep a roof over my head and food in my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You're right, boss Sicilian. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's the bottom line.
That's
You
a hustler.
Yeah, that's a hustler, my friend. Okay. You
Anything that has to do with drugs ain't hustling, dude. Anything that has to do with drugs is slimeball stuff. It's not hustling. Hustling is when you're out in the streets and you're making a living doing stuff, maybe figuring out how to get some money, you know, putting together schemes for money and stuff. Selling drugs is not hustling. It's not. I don't, it is sleazeball stuff because people that sell drugs destroy lives. You know, those drugs that you're dealing gets into the hands of children. They get in the hands of people that are young and that don't know their way. And here they are, they're having drugs in their hand. So please stop saying that drugs is anything to do with the streets. No, drugs is sleazeball stuff in the streets, especially when we're talking cocaine, heroin, you know, all this hardcore stuff. We're not talking marijuana here. We're talking about drugs that destroy lives.
on the other hand, claim to have been homeless for 16 years. Couldn't even take care of yourself, no less anybody else. And you say things like, I needed a woman, and you insult my wife, by the way, because you're very classy.
No, he insults your wife because your wife has put herself into this. When she comes on and sits next to you and she goes after people, that means she has put herself into this. It's not like she's sitting in the background all innocent. You took that away from her. You shouldn't have even brought her into this, but you did. So stop saying people are innocently going after your wife. There's nothing innocent about this no more, dude. You have provoked this.
Just like how you insult Angel. You're a scumbag. Everybody knows it. You don't even have enough class not to insult women. But you say I needed a woman to take me off the street. First of all, I was never on the street. I'm not like you. I can take myself off the street. I'm a man who knows how to make money. You are not. And you know what? Let's just say I did. Let's just say I needed a woman to take me off the street. At least I could get one. You know what I mean? The only woman that
Look at dude, Don, you're embarrassing yourself. Look at that smile. He talks, you laugh. This is the new team, people. This is it. This is the team right here. I mean, it's just take a look at that. I mean, the dude's humiliating himself with that big smile on his face and stuff. Don, I mean, come on, dude. This, oh man. What you need to do is you need to go to your channel and keep putting out those really good videos you're doing. And if you're going to be on people's shows, be on everybody's show, you know? And I'm not talking about my show. I'm talking about be on other people's shows. But the best thing to do is being at you're at over 1,000 now is go on your show, start your show, do interviews and stuff. Don't sit there and be this guy's puppet because that's what you are right now. You're his puppet.
the street was your mother.
He ain't had pussy since pussy had him.
Exactly. Your mother, who appears to live in a sprawling mansion on a huge property, which tells me that you are a spoiled little rich boy. Probably grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. And
Mommy, the tendies.
yeah, you talk about the streets from the outside looking in. You're nobody special, my friend. And I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying you're not. You talk about I couldn't shine your shoes. Tony, what shoes? You don't even have any.
Go home and get your fucking shine box. Get your.
This is sad. This is really sad to see that this guy's next to him going using lines from movies and stuff. I mean, playing this is almost like pathetic. You have two grown men here and one right next to him, just like going after this guy. You know, do it one-on-one. But we'll get into the one-on-one thing, okay? Because he called you out. So we'll get into that.
Your fucking shine box.
I couldn't shine his shoes. He's got to get shoes first. Oh, poor Tony. He says I beg for money, but yet you can't find a single video of me asking anyone for money. Although Mr. Pizza Man. I'm pretty sure you've come on here many times begging for money, literally asking people to send you donations because you can't take care of yourself as a man. I believe that's what I saw. Of course, you deleted those videos now.
Who's gonna hire him? How's he gonna make?
But dude, you talked about deleting videos too. I mean, you no, not talked. You actually did delete 2 videos yesterday. So not only did he delete videos, you deleted videos too. So let's remember that.
Make a living? Who's gonna hire him to deliver pizzas? Nobody.
I know. 16 years on the street. What kind of work history do you have?
That's
See,
some resume.
now do you know Gunsmoke? Do you see now why I didn't want to do this?
Yeah.
Because I don't feel good about verbally destroying.
Bullshit. You love doing this. You love being a mean person, dude. You're enjoying this. Stop saying that you don't want to verbally destroy somebody. You verbally make lies up continuously about me by calling me, saying that I'm behind these pages and stuff, and that I'm crying like a baby because my life was turned around by these fucking people, these sleazeballs calling my phone to 3 o'clock in the morning. And here's a question I want to ask you, Chris. Why, if I'm a doxer, why didn't I ever give out your phone number? Have you asked yourself that question? Why would I give your silly last name out? Because that's not going to affect you at all because it was already out there. But why didn't I give your phone number out? Wouldn't that be like a better way for me to attack you? You know why I didn't give your phone number out? Because that's not who I am. Somebody else might give it out. Nobody's ever gotten your phone number from me. No one's ever called me and said, can I have Chris's phone number? Because I wouldn't give it to them. I did not put out your number and all these sleaze bags that were involved with you when you did that thing 4 or 5 days ago. I got all those sleaze bags' phone numbers and not one phone number, not even Thin Gray Line, who is the absolute lowest form of scum on the face of the earth, going back and forth and making these bullshit lies up and attacking people when they're not around. That's him. That creep has the right. I have the right to put his number out for the simple fact that he put my number up that day and my number went out. Never did I put his picture, never did I put his phone number out. Never will I. Because he has a family. He has a wife, he has a child. And I don't want nothing to do with harming that. But he would do it. And he has done it.
Destroying a brittle, old, frail old man who appears to be a wino. I think he's on the sauce 24 hours a day. He's probably very jealous of me because I'm not anymore. That bothers him.
Sicilian, I'll make you this bet. I bet you that if you did have the balls to meet him, that brittle old man would whip your ass. I would put my money on him. First of all, you're saying that you have such a bad heart that it's like 20%, 30%. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do to hurt anybody with a heart issue? You know, see, this is the mistake you make. You underestimate people based on age. And this is why we're into this battle right now, because you go after this guy now because of his age and you're making fun of his teeth and everything else. Matter of fact, that's me. I got a full set of fucking teeth. And that's a big thing. You know, Lee got no teeth and, you know, I'm an older guy. Sure, my teeth are worn down, but hey, I got my teeth in my mouth. But, you know, we'll put that myth out there. And you guys can run with it.
He uses the junkie thing as, you know, because it's projection. He knows the situation he's in.
They're making you get petty, you know?
Yeah, you're going to make me get petty, Mr. Pizza Man. You want my attention? You got it, my friend.
Ooh, scared. Oh, scared. We got your attention. Now I'm going to tell my fans that watch my show how tough I am because all these people, but I don't have the balls to pick up the phone to talk to another man. You know, it's like me. You didn't have the balls to call me and talk to me on the phone and stuff. You had to do it on your show. That's how you contact me. because to you it's a look at the smugness on his face. There's nothing normal about this. You and the fanboy next to you, look at you guys. It's gotten to so pathetic, man.
What else can I say about Mr. Pizza Man? Oh, I mentioned earlier. The picture behind. Yet his claim to fame is Sammy the Bull Gravano. That's all you talk about, Pizza Man. Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. That's all we hear from you, right? So what's the fucking difference? You kissing Sammy's ass all day long, hoping and praying that maybe he'll give you a shout out or help you a little bit with your miserable, sad little life. Or me in my nice, comfortable house, enjoying myself with a picture of a very, very honorable man behind me.
A handsome man too, I might add.
Very handsome man.
What's his beef with John though? Why doesn't he why can't you have John on your wall?
Maybe
because grown men don't have pictures of gangsters above their head while they're doing a show. A real grown man doesn't do that. That's part of being a fanboy. That's silliness. It means that you lose any respect you have. You're not taken serious when you have pictures of gangsters above your head. If you have a picture of John Gotti in your house, that's one thing. But when you're doing a show and you got two guys on at one time with pictures of John Gotti and you got Angel Gotti in your chat room, come on, who's really looking for attention?
It's his friendship with Sammy. I don't know. Or maybe a guy you got to understand, a guy like Mr. Pizza Man hates anybody who's any kind of stand-up guy, real man, somebody who can support himself and his family.
Yeah.
And, he's a little angry. He's a little angry because I'm on here making a living. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But he can't do it. He can't pull it off. He can't get himself a job.
Why doesn't Sammy help him out if he's so buddy with Sammy? Sammy should help him out.
Oh, he claims that Sammy offered. Tom Lochner, $4.99. I gave that jerk $20. Never again. Let's see. Detroit Shiji. I'm going to read his comment, even though it's negative. Once a junkie, always a junkie. Keep other people's name out of your mouth. Yankee. We don't rat in Detroit. MBA and the butt. Sit down news. Panisi.
Oh, that's one of his trolls?
Oh, you one of their sins? We don't rat in Detroit. Maybe you should check the history, my friend, because there is rats in Detroit. One of them has the last name Toko. You might have heard of him.
I'm going to go this Halloween. I'm going on the Panisi's Haunted House of Horror tour. You guys ready?
Yeah. He calls me a Yankee. This guy's from Detroit. What are you, from fucking Alabama, calling somebody a Yankee?
Yankee.
And we know that he doesn't like people from Alabama. I mean, his politics. He definitely doesn't like people from Alabama.
Cut it out, or I'll make short work of you too and roast you to death right here.
Look, he thinks he's some king roaster, that he's going to make short work of people. Dude, if you make short work of people, how come I'm still here? You've been working on me for the last couple months at the order of your little, the queen bee over there. You've been literally working on me with a group of people. You don't think that everybody sees that there's a certain amount of people attacking one person continuously? It gets mentioned all the time, but you don't want to hear about that. You think that everybody is for the great, great FBS, but that's not how it goes, dude. That's not the way it goes.
Here on my channel. Goodbye.
Panisi simp, huh?
Panisi.
They're out there. Tales from Panisi. Ooh.
Yeah. And shake it. It's a sign.
God, you're making a fool out of yourself, Gunsmoke. You are making a fool out of yourself, Gunsmoke.
Let's see what else. I missed some comments I wanted to read. Son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. I was on a roll.
Jen, you a herb, yo. You some herb.
I wanted to pull up Jimmy's comment too, but I missed it.
Jimmy's in here?
Oh, Jimmy's in here? Oh, wow. I'm happy. Jimmy's in here. Is Angel in here too?
He was.
Oh, shit.
But, guys, I figured I'd give him a few of my time because he really, really has a serious interest in it. Maybe a little too serious.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that another gay remark, dude? Is that like gay bashing again? Because you seem to be, for a leftist, you sure do seem to not mind doing those things also. You're not, what you are, you're an opportunist. That's what it is.
But I'll tell you what, Pizza Man, another thing about the Gotti picture, I know you don't know what a bed looks like because you haven't had one in 16 years, but this behind me, not a bed.
I got one behind me.
Yeah, see, that's a bed.
This is a
See
bed.
what Gunsmoke has? This is this is what you call DJ equipment. See, it's kind of like musical instruments if you're not aware of what that is exactly. And the Gotti picture is above that. This is not my bedroom, silly. I have more than one room. Okay, I don't live in a hotel anymore. Fucking Gotti. Let's see, Detroit Siggy. So, yeah, you know what, bro? You can say anything you want. Keep sending those super chats. Thanks, man. Appreciate the money. Buy a needle. OD, you bum. Never did heroin. Sorry, my friend. I think you're looking for the pizza man, not me.
I actually might nickname you Siggy. I like Siggy.
Yeah, you should. Let's see what else we got.
Okay, listen, I can't watch this guy. This guy is basically using your show as a bully pulpit to attack people. And I can understand doing it once in a while and stuff, but he's gotten to the point now, and this is all over, and this is what they discuss in Reddit too, if you go into those rooms. Exactly this. Chris, you're probably going to be in this genre a lot longer than I am because I'm losing my desire for it. But I can tell you this much. If you think you're going to last doing this, you're wrong. There's a lot of competition coming out of prison now, and they're going to get involved in these, and you're going to have tons of competition. And when the time comes, the people that you think are your friends will turn on you because that's just the way it works in the mafia genre. And or everybody turns at everybody and you look at you and I talked, we worked things out, and 2 hours later you turned on me because some trolls told you that I was behind some pages I don't even know about. And then you even put my family involved my family in it because it's one of two things. Either you're stupid or you're naive. Which one is it? Because I have nothing to do with those pages. So you have to decide which one it is, my man. Hey, I'm going to get off this shit. I'm, watching you and your new fanboy next to you. God, you used to have a great show, dude. You make fun of my show, but this is what your show is now. Okay, people. I'm going to put this one to the side, and we're going to go over to the new opposition that he faces now, a man that he makes fun of, that he knows nothing of, and he's underestimating, in my opinion. You don't know whether people have a past. Now, it's obvious this guy was in prison up until 2000, and I believe he said 1. And then he came out and he fell on some hard times. Okay. A lot of people coming out of prison fall on hard times. Okay. Him and I will never get along because he's a Sammy Gravano guy. I'm not. But one thing I will get along with him, he's an older guy now, being attacked by a guy from a bully pulpit that likes to use it to attack people. And but that's fine. Well, I'm going to share this video right here. 1 second, please. Okay. Now, Tony Caruana, aka Tony Pizza, he did several videos yesterday attacking Paul Sicilian pretty hard. I don't think this guy cares. And these are the people you don't mess with because he doesn't care. He doesn't have nobody in his life that you can attack like you do with me. I've been called everything from a kidnapper to my family's helping me do pages. And But this guy has nothing here. So this is the guy you really have to worry about because one, it's obvious he's a smart man, and because of the comebacks and the jokes that he has, they're kind of funny actually. And on top of that, he's only been around a couple weeks. He already has over 800 subscribers. This guy is going to get over 1,000 subscribers in a little bit over 2 weeks. So someone's listening to this guy, Chris. If this guy keeps going like this, he'll blow by you. And you're here making fun of him. But ask yourself this question. Why does he have over 800 subscribers already in 2 weeks? Or what are you going to say? They hate him? If you read his comment box, it's not like mine. I got people attacking me all day long, which is fine and good. But this guy doesn't have people attack. Well, a couple trolls from your page go over there and attack him, and that's it. He doesn't attack. He doesn't even attack Jimmy. He says, "Why is Jimmy even associating with Sicilian?" But let me play this, and we'll go from there.
What's going on, everyone? Good morning. Last night, the fat, bald Iranian who wants to be Italian had a lot to say about me and my family. You know, it's obvious. It's obvious that when people saw that I come from a good family, it bothered them. You know, and it's a shame that people hate like that. I mean, you know, I lived on the street, at hotels, whatever you want to say. You know, I don't get into detail. I don't think I have to get into detail. So, you know, I got out in 2001. And technology canceled the man's poster in their bedroom so they can play with themselves at night. You know, they had a lot to say about being spoon-fed and entitled. You know, I admit I ain't the handsomest guy in the world anymore. Okay, but it ain't from drugs. I mean, if you've been through half the battles I've been through, seen the shit I seen, you might not look so pretty yourselves. So at least I got all my hair. You know, my teeth need a little bit of work, but I don't believe in giving my money to dentists. So, you know, I got what I got, and so what? They're a little yellow, big fucking deal. You know, this fucking snowflake generation, they're all about their looks and their images, their fake images. You know, I keep it real, and you know what? Like I said, I mean, my women are pretty, and my ex-girlfriend that the thing with, now she's the hottest chick on the planet, and you know, you hate all you want. We're still best friends. We still talk, and I never said the Netflix thing was about me. Why would it be about me? My family's got money, and
I'm just trying to get this to the part
to help me.
that
So she reached out to me. I came down with my dog, and it didn't go well enough for me For all the haters out there that, you know, want to make fun of me because, you know, my family's got a little bit of coin. And, you know, they showed their true colors by saying, they, you know, telling me I'm an alcoholic or a drug addict and I should go on disability. It's the true Sicilian, Iranian way. You know, he's sitting back in his she-male's house, you know.
But see, that's the thing they use with me too. They said I was on disability. This is what they do. They find things and they say things that aren't true or are half truths. And this is what they do, you know. And it's the same old lines all the time.
Collecting disability checks while she rides his ass with a fucking dildo that long. So, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There's the Fat Bald Sicilian. I got $1 for every single Fat Bald Sicilian fucking subscriber that he's got.
You're $800 short, but you
that's
know.
because I'm a drug addict and a junkie, and you know, I'm nobody. I never did anything. I don't know any gangsters. I was never around Tony Pep. I was never around Michael Francis. I was never around Sonny Francis. And I'm a Long Island guy, so Long Island guys aren't tough guys. That's what he says, you know.
You know, I heard them say that remark about Long Island guys aren't tough guys. Some of the toughest guys I know are from Long Island. And there's a lot of tough guys from Long Island they wouldn't say that to. When he said that yesterday, I was really surprised that, oh, he's from Long Island. He's not a tough guy. It's like, dude, really? He's not a tough guy to Long Island? Do you know anything about Long Island? Are you going to tell Chris Wheatman and people like that they're not tough guys? Or Matt Sierra? You know, you got all sorts of UFC fighters out there. The best UFC, the best martial arts gyms in the country are out in Long Island because you got some of the toughest guys out in Long Island. I mean, a lot of gangsters that were in the cities moved to Long Island, like Junior. So that statement was totally false and stupid.
So I just showed you $1 for every one of your subscribers, you fat fucking bald jerk off. All right. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm coming to Pennsylvania.
Here comes the challenge. Okay, Chris, listen to this challenge. Okay, prove to us you have balls, because I have a funny feeling you would not meet this guy one-on-one. I have that funny feeling you wouldn't dare. And if you guys did meet one-on-one, I will guarantee you I put $2,000 in this guy with anybody. Anybody wants to put $2,000 up for Chris, I put $2,000 behind this guy.
So if you have the balls to really give me your address, we could have a face-to-face conversation. All right? Now, I admit it's wrong to drag your wife into it. Okay? I admit that, you know. It was a wrong thing to do. And, you know, and everybody says she's pretty.
No, I'm going to push this forward. I don't want to
You
hear
want
it.
to sit there? You want to sit there and fucking brag about how you met in a fucking rehab? Now we know the truth. You two collect your disability checks and you're right. Then you told me the other night, you told everybody how you move around a lot. So how the fuck are you owning a house? And what kind of family do you got? You ain't got no kids. Stop lying to yourself. You can't even see your dick because you're so fat. So, you know, I think you got to stop playing with your finger in your ass, okay? this guy, 55 years old. I'm not gonna take my shirt off. I don't gotta prove nothing. But I still got my six pack. You know what I mean? I got a body like a 20-year-old. My face might look weathered. Yeah. I go out to sea on fishing boats when I get sights to go on. I break my ass. I do fucking strong fucking work. Back breaking work. You couldn't fucking last a day. All right. Not only that, you're not even going to be able to last a fucking 3-minute round with me. Okay. A 3-minute round, you won't last. I guarantee it. I guarantee I gave you a fucking face in 2 fucking minutes. All right. And I can honestly tell you, I'm going to be there. I'm going to find you. That's what I did in the mouth. That's what was my job, finding fucking people. So don't you think for a minute I can't find you. And I don't know what that address is that somebody doxed you with.
Yeah, don't do that, because now it's going to be like he's going to say I doxed him. Okay, he'll make another lie up and say I doxed him and gave him your address. But so many people dislike this guy that they have his address. And you know what? I got pictures of the front of where I live being put up by people like Damian Trites. Yeah, Damien, I said your name because you put it up. Okay. And, so you remember that, they do this to me. So I'm sure they're not going to have no problem finding this clown's address.
All that bullshit you were talking about. I'm not into all that shit. All right. I am telling you. Today, he put in my stuff in my car, and I'm driving north. And I'm coming through Pennsylvania. And I know exactly where York is. So when I get to York, I will stop and make a video and then show you that I'm here. And you can tell me where to meet you. Okay? And if you want to throw some hands, we see who the fucking real man is. All right?
Here's what will happen when you meet him. He will say to you, let's talk. Let's try to work this out. Because in reality, he's not going to want to be humiliated by a 55-year-old man. And I have a funny feeling this 55-year-old man would humiliate you. I just have that feeling. You can look at certain people and see it in them. Chris, you remind me of someone that's soft. This guy doesn't remind me of someone that's soft. You could just see it.
You want to make comments about my looks. You want to make comments about my teeth. When I'm done with you, you're not going to have any teeth. You know what I mean? So, that's all I'm going to say for now. I think you could keep talking shit. And you could keep on getting your little super chat money from fucking assholes that feel sorry for you and that fucking thing you call a woman. And
let's get be a pass.
And your fucking boyfriend with the Yankee hat that you guys get, you guys take a lot of pride in having bald heads and talk a lot of shit. Like I said, I'm at pretty much 800 subscribers in 4 weeks. Gunsmoke, 6 years on YouTube, just got to 1,000. All right. You got to 1,000 so fast because you faked all your subscribers.
Well, I'd like to say one thing to my subscribers. Please go to this guy's Anthony Caruana, aka Tony Pizza. He's at 800 now. Please go to subscribe to his page. I give this guy a lot of credit. Me and him, he yelled at me about a week ago. It was kind of funny, actually. So I'm glad that he's off of me right now, to be honest with you. And go shout him out. Go subscribe to him. Let's get him to 1,000. Let's make this more interesting. Let's put somebody else here that's not a fanboy. I mean, I called out and helped. Many times I called out the Don's page. Well, and if I knew he was going to become a fanboy and start laughing at people and going along with certain people instead of being his own man, I would have said something. See, and this is where people make mistakes. And this is the false myth that they create when they say that I am the fanboy or Gene Barillo controls me. There's not a man alive that controls me. Not Gene Barillo, nobody. So you can make that myth. You're already proven that you're controlled. The proof is there. You can say otherwise, but the proof is there. There's a certain group of you people right there that all make sure you're together. So this guy's calling you out, Chris. So this guy's calling you out. What are you going to do? I mean, I know exactly what you're going to do, dude. If you do meet with this man, you would get out and say, let's talk. This guy has said everything negative of you and even busted all over your wife.
It's fucking fact, because your viewers don't add up to subscribers. So we all know what you did. You sat all day with your little computers, you and that fucking thing you call a wife, and you made up fake accounts, and you all subscribed to you within a week so you can go live. I mean, there's a million ways to skin a cat, and I'm not.
This is where I got to disagree with you, my man. I believe he got all his legitimately. You know, him and I started at the same time. He worked hard to get these subscribers. This I will not agree with you, Anthony. You know, we started together, and his show just built up, and he has 300 to 400 people in his chat room watching a show. So I'm not like him. I won't make false accusations against him. I don't believe he cheated in any ways to get the amount of subscribers. I believe he earned that. That's probably one of the only nice things I have to say about him anymore.
Not the smartest guy in the world, but I am smart. And watching you live and only seeing 347 people viewing, the other night, there was a lot of views because of Jimmy Calandria, by the way. Not because of you. It was Jimmy Calandria that got all those views. When it was over 1,000 views or 5,000 views. That wasn't because of you. That was Jimmy Calandria.
That was in Jimmy's room. To be fair, Jimmy gets those kind of numbers. That had nothing to do with, you know, people weren't going to Jimmy's because Sicilian was there. Jimmy would get those people anyway. You got to remember, a huge majority of Sicilians, as of late, the last month probably the last month, I would say probably 60-70% of the new people that are subscribed to Sicilian's show are Jimmy people.
Views on last night's video and all the other videos, 347, 400 tops. So who are you bullshitting? You faked all your subscribers, okay? And you're probably using those fake accounts while you're bullshitting. You got people in another fucking room on computers making fucking
That's not,
respect I got
we got past that. That's not true.
in a lifetime. On the street, anywhere. John Gotti's your hero. He was the biggest. He ratted himself, biggest rat of all. John Gotti. Yeah. You know, he didn't have to get on the stand. He ratted himself out. So, you know, that's your hero. A fucking guy that fucking couldn't keep his mouth shut. You know, good for you. Sammy's not my hero. Okay? Sammy's my fucking friend. I know Sammy a long fucking time. I go way back. Back to when you were crawling around on your mommy's crackhead carpet looking for crumbs. Okay? And let me tell you something. You say you're from Queens?
Totally disagree with that. Bringing the mother part, I couldn't end it quick enough, and I'm not going back and editing out my video. The mother thing should have definitely been kept out.
Born in Queens. Everybody in Pennsylvania that says they're from fucking New York is bullshit. All right. So if you was born in Queens, you must have been fucking one of those. Your mom must have got a broken rubber
Oh my
while she
God.
was servicing a guy. Like you're fucking all intelligent. It'll preserve you pretty good for a while, and then it'll show up later. But like I said, when you get to my age, if you make it to my age, we'll see how good you are. Because, like I said to you, you couldn't shine my shoes on my worst fucking day. I beat your ass from a wheelchair. You understand? So we'll be seeing each other face to face real soon. Bye.
Okay. So that is your new antagonist, Ball Sicilian. You created a lot of crap with me, but I think you're going to have to worry more about him than me, because he is the type of guy that, one, you're underestimating. And you do that all the time. You underestimating me dramatically. You thought I was going to be out of here yet. And the only way you're talking about getting me out now is by doing something behind the scenes to have my show taken down. That's how you're talking about it. But you don't realize I could do the same thing. So I'm going to put this video out, and you're going to jump up and down, and now you have a show to do tonight because I gave you something. Okay? You can get on the show. You can have your little your little guy next to you now, the one that your new fanboy. You destroyed that guy. You turned him into a fanboy. Okay, people, that's my video for now. Everybody take care, and I appreciate you watching this. Thank you.